Welcome everyone. This is Rear Puncture with my F1 2014 career mode. It's race number 14, the Singapore Grand Prix. We're getting ready for qualifying one, but it's raining, so it's a little wet. But we're going to take a look at our setup.
We don't think you'll have any trouble getting into the next session, so don't push too hard.
Here's our alignment. We put a new engine in after the practice, 1166, 14 balance, braking 4951 with the medium pressure because of the rain, and 1111 wings for maximum aero. And here we go with our qualifying one lap. Getting towards the end. We were 18th, but now we made it. We finished 12th.
Great job. We're through to qualifying 2.
So we made it into qualifying 2, but our wet pace is definitely not good. So it's going to be a struggle to see if we can make it into qualifying 3. And here we go, going to qualifying 2. It's still raining. And here we go. Here's our qualifying 2 lap in progress. We're going purple, but we're like the first car out, so that doesn't mean too much. One of the first cars to be setting the lap. We're going through here pretty well. That corner was shaved nicely. Oh, just went a little wide there, and we're a little wide. And that gave us a 159.5, but that only was good enough for 13. So here we go, trying to go out again. Oops. And we were a little too aggressive and crashed into the wall. We got a puncture.
That's the session over for us. We're just 3 places inside the drop zone. 13th. Bad luck.
It was bad luck. Our lap might have been alright, but we had to make up almost a second, and I don't know if we would have been able to do that. Now I have to explain why I ran into the wall here, but I'm not sure why we ran into the wall, but that's all right. They're going to go give us some ice cream. And let's go to the race. Let's take a look at the race strategy. We have wet tires, and we have wet tires. It's like a monsoon, so only one stop on lap 30 for another set of wet tires. So this is going to be an interesting race, as the Singapore race is very long lap, and there's 61 laps, and it's in heavy rain. Jenson Button on the pole, our teammate in 8th, and there's us in 13th. And here we go. We have 4 lights, 5 lights. And here we go at the start of the Singapore Grand Prix. We're getting an okay start. No, not really. We're kind of diving it on the outside here. making up a couple spots. And we're somehow up in the 10th. There's just a ton of spray out here. It's crazy. We're making a big dive, although we're getting kind of blocked by Rosberg, who's having a terrible start. We're going to go by Magnussen and get up into 9th. Rosberg not having a good race as he's in 8th place right now. We almost touched the wall there. We're just, we have no grip here. We're just sliding and wheel spinning like crazy. Trying to change up gears as fast as I can. Even though I use automatic gears, I've been manually gearing up. Oop, we're going a little deep. That was close. We almost took off our wing there in the first lap. That would have been bad, but oh, we touched the wall there again. It's kind of a shaky first lap. But it's raining hard. And we got 60 more laps after this one. Yeah, we're just, the wheel spin is just crazy. We're going a little deep, but we're still in 9th. And we're going to move ahead here to lap 30, because not a whole lot happened after that. We were pretty much kept the car on the track, and kept our, oh my god. Now we broke our wing. Now we're going to have to come in. I was planning on staying out. A little cheeky corn cut there, but that's all right. We're a little frustrated. I was going to try to stay out a few more laps because our engineer said that the rain was letting up and we might have to change to intermediate soon anyway, but it's still too wet as I have like no steering or control still. So, but now that we've broken our wing, we're going to have to come in anyway, so. It was our scheduled pit lap, so we're not losing a whole bunch of time, I don't think. As all the other cars are coming in as well.
Okay, wet tyres for next box.
And the longer pit stop because we were stupid and broke our wing. And we're going to come out in 12th.
You're free to rejoin the track. The track is clear.
Yeah, we kind of pulled, our little group of cars kind of pulled out ahead of everybody and behind us there.
Intermediate
And now
tyres confirmed.
we're moving to lap 34 to 35, and everyone in front of us pitted, and then as we were going down the start straight, our engineer said, it's time for intermediate tires, so now we're coming in to get intermediate tires. And let's see how good our lap was. It's the lap, we're 11th, and now we're 12th, but 12th isn't that far in front of us, so we're 11th. Kvyat isn't too far in front of us, so we might be able to see if we can catch up to him. And we have on lap 43, we've cut up to the Toro Rosso, and we're all over his rear. We're gonna try to make it. We're going up a little fast. Oh my god. We're going a little, we just forgot to brake there. There's a bunch of fucking balls there, it's crazy. Crazy dive. So now we're going to move ahead here to lap 53. We've caught up to the Toro Rosso again. And this time, we're going to go around them on the outside here. And we got into 11th. Now we're going to move ahead to the lap 57. The track is finally starting to dry out a little bit. We're kind of pulling away from Kvyat here. But now we've reached the time limit for the race. We've hit the 2 hour mark on this race on lap 57. As you can see, our fastest lap is a 1:59. So that tells you how slowly we're going for most of the race, as the first 34 laps we did on wet tires. This was definitely a very long race. It was very grindy, but as long as you kept the car kind of like on the track, no one can really pass you. The EA aren't smart enough to get around you if you just park it on apexes and all that, as this track is fairly narrow. Our intermediate tire pace isn't that bad, but our wet tires we were holding up a bunch of cars. Although we did pull away from 13th, we did pretty far because we broke our wing and all that when we came in to change our tires the first time, and the 13th was not even nowhere to be seen. So we finished 11th, just one spot out of the points. Our teammate finished 7th, but Jenson Button with the win. Lewis Hamilton 2nd, Sebastian Vettel 3rd, Alonso 4th, Bottas 5th, Ricciardo 6th, Rosberg 8th, Magnussen 9th, and Felipe Massa was the last to get a point. Our rival, Kimi Räikkönen, DNF'd. He kind of dropped out about 15 laps in. Not sure what his deal was, but he was right behind us, but then he dropped off for some reason. I know we didn't hit him. Someone passed him, and then he just kind of disappeared after that. So, but we're still 6th in the driver standings. Our teammates catching up to us a little bit, but we stayed ahead of Kimi Räikkönen by a lot because he didn't score any points either. We're still 4th in the constructors, but we're quite a far ways away from Ferrari. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get them. Alright, well that was the Singapore Grand Prix of my F1 2014 career mode. If you enjoyed, please give us a like and subscribe. That would be great. And we will see you guys again. Goodbye.